Before I ended up doing TikTok full time, I worked at a water park, which is a little different. Selling soggy pizza in a pirate costume just felt right. Sometimes I think it was my real calling. But I still wasn't prepared for the fact that working at a water park was a lot like going to summer camp, just with a lot more kegs and crimes. I showed up to day one orientation and my manager gets up there and he's just like, "All right, everybody, welcome to Wiz Waz Waterpark, where dreams are made of. That is if your dream is to contemplate just how bad the water to pee ratio has to get before we are legally required to step in. The answer may surprise you." Now, I worked there a few summers, and during the day, it's just like any other service job, but at night, sometimes our manager would walk by and be like, "All right, close it down, but don't leave. Listen, they may be our mortal enemy, but the lifeguards just walked in with 2 kegs, and I'll be damned, because they may out-hot us, but they'll never outdrink us." And we're all like, "What, is this part of our jobs? What's happening?" Now, this manager is the same man who taught me how to chug a beer through a pool noodle, so I'll always respect him, even though he was very prone to monologuing. "Now, none of you are contractually obligated, but stay with me for tonight's party and die a Viking's death with me. In the morning, they'll burn our bodies as we drift off in the wave pool, but we will have died as men, with beer in our bellies, having known a woman's touch, or a man's. We are an equal opportunity workplace after all. Oh, and no getting funny in the inner tubes after hours. You're making God sad, okay? And I have to clean them." I made the mistake of asking him once which god had dominion over the water park, Jesus or Poseidon. And he said, "I believe they're gridlocked in war for dominion over our sins. And until there is a victor, we answer to no one, except HR."